And hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Speletons. I'm Zinker, he's Derek, and this is Astral Chain. The end of this file.
Tiny Stack Comics made a little thing earlier today that
cancel culture.
I kind of don't support. Yeah,
right. Me too. Like, what? I was like, what the fuck, Tiny Stack? That's kind of bad.
yeah. I mean, I'm obviously not gonna cancel them because that would be supporting the thing that I'm upset with them about.
No, so.
But
I'll stand by one thing that I think of, and it's that fighting fire with fire is actually a good way to deal with things, because I think it teaches the lesson very well. Why not to do it? I mean, I'm not gonna cancel them.
In certain scenarios, yes.
Anything, but that's my reason.
Well, yeah, that too.
But anyhow, I guess we should give context.
They posted a lot of things in the past that I don't very much agree with. But
that one was kind of toxic.
I mean, I'm not gonna
to me.
Yeah, that one was that one was toxic because it's it's encouraging toxicity.
Yeah. Why don't you read it? Because I obviously can't pull it up on right now. I guess Derek's supposed to be looking it up. Okay.
It says if you've ever said cancel culture has gone too far, think about who or what you're defending. It's not like anyone is entitled to a platform. If a message or comedic act doesn't set general equality and respect for others as a baseline, people have every right to cancel it. That's it. Bye.
Yeah. And
which I don't think is at all true.
No, that's real bad. Because people let me. I think I've talked about it before. But what was that? Fuck. Why can't I remember? James Gunn. I think it was James Gunn. Who wanted got fired from Disney. For fucking tweets that were 10 years old, that were jokes at best. Sorry, at worst. And that cancel culture is kind of the same thing. It's just you want to remove people from a platform because of a thing you don't agree with. I don't know how much Tiny Stack has said that is stuff I agree or disagree with. Doesn't matter, because as a person on a platform, I don't want to have opinions because people can't fucking handle them, which is kind of stupid.
Yeah, but, I don't put my opinions out there really at all.
Yeah. But
I try to not anyway.
It's bad to do that sort of thing. Like that is not something I should not be afraid to express my opinions.
They shouldn't.
People.
Yeah, they shouldn't be encouraging cancel culture. Well, the thing is if the way I see it, and if you I feel like someone sent me. I think maybe you sent me a good thing about what people about being offended. It has to do how it's a kind of evolved across the last couple decades, I guess, where in the past people used to just, when people disagreed or didn't like something, they were offended. That was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't put on you to fix their problem of being offended.
Yeah.
They just sat there and were offended. They could try to put it on you, but society as a whole really didn't have any expectation for you to fix yourself. I mean, obviously for certain things that were like widespread offensive, um, that was a little different. But like, if you just said like something, if you said something like that someone may have not liked, it wasn't your. They just didn't sat there and didn't like it. That was it. Really, there was no expectation for you to fix it. The way cancel culture works, really, it makes it so like if one person or like a couple of people have it like don't agree or don't like something that you said or think, they basically try to
ruin you.
Basically, a witch hunt's put together to try to ruin you. But like actually go out of their way and ruin you. And
let me explain something to that.
It doesn't really accomplish anything.
Fix anything. That doesn't change their opinion.
Yeah.
It definitely won't do anything fucking positive in relation to that. It just fucking ruins their source of income. And you know, a lot of stuff that happens to like celebrities and shit, or whatever, famous personalities, like, you know, like there's a negative thing that they do once and that fucking sticks with them. It does not feel like it was an S plus. And people get fucking pissed
I say that after
it,
every S plus I get it.
and it doesn't matter that much, you know? But like people like flip out over it, and then that's something that could cancel people, and that can ruin their fucking life. Like, it's one thing if you're talking about a Nazi, I guess, or something like that. But another thing...
There's people blow it out of proportions for such little things.
Yeah, if you're not, like perfect...
People lack scope.
Yeah. If you're not fucking perfect, people will fucking lynch you. That's not okay. That's toxic.
Yeah.
That's a horrible thing to say. Like, I was genuinely pissed to see that.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
You clearly have never been in that situation.
I was walking at work when I saw it, and I was like, what the fuck what the fuck, Tiny Snack? That's not good.
I remember...
I wanted to send that to like a couple of chats and be like, this is like fucked up, isn't it?
I remember
but I figured I'd wait to talk about it here first.
Yeah. I remember I saw something, the first thing I heard of cancel culture involved freaking game theory. Because I guess MatPat posted some sort of image involving Etika, which he was using it for some suicidal awareness thing that I don't think contextualized it the best, and people wanted to fucking cancel him for it. According to I was watching some YouTuber react to this, who was saying I don't think we should cancel him. That's a bit too far, especially because I think this was a lot of out of context that we don't understand. You know, what that guy was saying. I don't remember his YouTube video, but that, you know, it was like, Jesus Christ, that is so toxic for people to be like react that way. And
yeah, you're welcome to not like something, and you're welcome to like even express to someone that you don't like them, but like that's about as far as you should really go.
Yeah,
like, you express like that you don't like it, but like
first and foremost,
leave it at that.
Your first and foremost way of dealing with opinion you don't like or that is wrong is you should be changing that person's opinion, not fucking being hell-bent to send on their life. You were like to ruin their life. If you were doing that, you were not the hero in the situation. You were not the good guy, and the other person is the victim.
You're not. You have no right to condemn someone.
Right, like you're not a
deity.
Not,
like, yeah.
Like that's
like,
not how you do it, guys. That's just not how you do it.
You don't write law. You don't.
Cruel.
You don't get to. Yeah.
So you two are.
Like a word I find myself using a lot in current society is the word scope, and I think it's like what I was saying before, was I think a lot of people nowadays just lack overall scope, like people lack the ability to view what the overall impact of their actions are, like, and it's in a lot of areas too, not just here. but like in here, people just lack the ability to see like what what they're doing actually does. Like
Yeah.
in the moment, they feel like they're some righteous savant fighting to for what they believe is right, which they likely believe is the ultimate right because it's what they believe. Um, and like in reality, it often is just a difference of opinion, which results in like them attempting to or like becoming incredibly toxic themselves. It usually involves them accusing someone of being toxic, with them then becoming toxic themselves, and like ultimately just uh, creating all sorts of negative or taking actions that create a negative impact on all parties involved, really, and never really fix anything. Never really gets anywhere.
Yeah.
I've
I only heard part of that because I'm trying to fight this boss at the same time, but I probably agree for the most part, or the entire part. But you know, like it's just I don't understand if people need to fucking basically bully and haze. Like it's just, cancer culture is just a new way of bullying, cyberbullying, straight up. Like that is what it is. And it's not good. And you know, people should not do it. And you know, I guess that's really all I have to say on that.
It's not. People just need people need to learn to keep their emotions in check. Because it's very easy to see something and get angry about it. But like you don't have. But like when you let like anger consume you to where you start like basically bullying someone online, or bullying someone at all, really, like you're becoming just as bad. You're becoming or like you're becoming no better than what you're aiming to condemn.
Yeah.
Really. Like it's not. It takes. It costs you nothing to see something, or when you see something that you disagree with, it costs you way less to just ignore it and keep scrolling than to try to start a campaign against them. And it usually yields similar or better results too, like because you're either just gonna change nothing or you're gonna just ruin someone's life and in the process gain nothing.
There's no positive effect of shit like cancel culture, and when Tiny Snack
feel good about ruining someone's life.
He'll fucking have a change, I'm sure. Because like pretty bad.
I don't like the idea of them saying to like think about who you're supporting. Like let me go back to it so I can exactly what it said again. Think about who or what you're defending, because like the way
it's basically saying only
like,
one opinion should have a platform, not specifying which opinion.
Yeah.
You could probably take a guess, but you know, like that's not true. Because if you have just one group of people, that's basically a dictatorship, and you don't get any actual good ideas. You just get this echo chamber of bad ideas bouncing around.
Yeah.
You need other people's ideas
because you have to keep people
yours in check.
Yeah, and a lot of people nowadays, well, I mean, I guess it's always been like, the society's always been like this, really. people don't take the time to look at facts, to do the research.
Yeah.
People will blindly jump into an argument that they see and just immediately just start, like, they'll take the side that they read first and like never bother to see for themselves whether or not they're even on their side even has any merit.
Yeah.
Or anything really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look up, do research and don't cancel.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story here, kids.
Okay, continue to next file. Looks like
Taking
we still have
a little bit of
cutscene.
time to research something, like, can make a huge difference in just like what your opinion ends up being on a subject. Because like, I guess being well educated is like on like something before like actually arguing is probably like the most important thing you can do. But like, it's like don't give into the cancel culture. It can be tough to control emotions sometimes when you see something you disagree with, especially like if you're passionate about your side of the argument. But like, people are never going to like always like no like not everyone's going to agree with you. It's likely no one's going to. It's possible no one's going to agree with you.
Yeah, look at Derek. He argued that adults would rather listen to Sicko Mode over Sweet Victory. And I didn't cancel him.
Brenda, please. I'll be here to make sure everything goes smooth.
Don't cancel.
I have more than enough.
And honestly, if
like,
there's anything to cancel a person over, I think it's that. That is like the
if you're going to cancel someone,
most controversial opinion
So,
I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think there is merit to canceling someone, but you have to examine the overall scope, and it needs to be something very significant. Like, at that point where it's okay to cancel someone, they probably committed several crimes.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Like,
I don't know. I get the idea of like not like wanting to remove Nazis. At the same time, it's not like A, it's not the way to go about it. B, you have to consider bias. Like, a lot of people label JonTron a Nazi. JonTron's not a fucking Nazi. You know, or even worse, whether you disagree with me with that one, which is fine, whatever. PewDiePie is labeled a goddamn Nazi, and he's just absolutely not. The whole reason that came from was basically like misconstrued shit from like media. Like, if you actually look into it, no, it was a joke that was very. It's not even debatable that it was a real opinion. It's it was that Fiverr bullshit. To go over really quickly, he paid a guy. He was just paying people stupid stuff on this Fiverr app to see what they'd end up doing.
Favor.
One guy wrote something about Nazi. I don't know, and he was like, "Holy fuck, they did it!" That was his reaction to it. Like, he didn't expect it at all. And people were like, "Man, he's a Nazi." Like, as if like, and he's clearly not. You know, and that's where this whole thing of it being toxic comes from. Is like that. That is that like, what if he gotten canceled over that? You know, because he was going at that time, like, he was one of the most popular YouTubers, still is. But he was going up against like actual newspapers and shit. Whatever, digital news, articles, etc. He's going up against fucking the Washington Post and shit, who has like these has this multitude of people who are now convinced that shit still follows him. You know, like that's Yeah, that's how bad it was. If he gotten canceled, you know, that ruins his life over something that's not even true. You know, and everyone has
Well,
that sort of
I think
bias
a
where
good
they
case,
think
another
like that.
a very good current case right now is Vic Managamana,
Right, I won't comment on
whatever his
that
name
one.
is. I'm not educated on it whatsoever, so I have no comment really on it.
Yeah.
I have not researched it, so I don't have any opinion either way.
Well, isn't there...
Even me saying that would probably get people angry with me for not knowing, because I'm not immediately canceling him, or I'm similarly I'm giving the hint that he might be guilty of something. So people on both sides are probably angry with me.
Doesn't he got, like, a lot of people saying that stuff about him, though?
He has a lot of people saying stuff about him. However, I do know currently there's a lot of people who are like ride or die with him. They're just like fans of his ride
Yeah.
or die. I don't know if they have anything there going on as well. I'm willing to hear both sides.
Yeah. I stay away from that one.
And I would like to hear both sides
That's pretty much
before
it.
like forming any opinion. I've stayed away. I've been staying away. There's a reason I haven't done any research into it. Is because like I just honestly have no interest because I don't really care about the guy in the first place. And like if it sounds bad because like he did something wrong and I don't care, well guess what? I don't care when a lot of people die. Not my problem.
I also don't care.
I can't care about
people
everybody.
At all. Like people suck. It's proven fact.
Does that make me a bad person? No, not really. I'm just rational.
Does that make me a bad person? Yes. That's me. Does that make me a bad person? Yes.
Well, if it does make me a bad person, that's fine. I'm still a rational person.
That makes sense. Derek's moved from... You know, I made a card game. I made a beginning of a card game. Fun.
I didn't expect that tiny snake thing to take that long.
I did. Sorry, that's one of our political
I even
episodes
said
that we
Zinker
shouldn't have had, but also did have.
when I Zinker.
Essentially.
I don't think it's political.
It shouldn't be.
We gave opinions, but like
it shouldn't be, but you know.
That's why Zinker. I even said in our chat, I didn't say remind me to talk about Tiny Snack. I said remind me to mention Tiny Snack.
Yeah. I thought it was just gonna be a quick comment one, but that was before that was literally before I saw the comic in question. Okay, I want to see what the color is. That doesn't help. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, cool. Anyhow, yeah, that's gonna be yikes for me, dog. Next time on Speletons. Bye-bye.